would like to introduce you to a concept of reduced water consumption. You know, it's interesting because in Canada we generate drinking water and utilize it for every use. It's probably amongst the cleanest water in the world. We have children dying in Africa all over the world because they do not have access to sanitary water. And it's interesting to note that we take approximately 30% of the water that we bring to this level of purity and we flush it down the toilet. We actually blend it with what we call black water waste and simply lose it into the sanitary sewer. And that seems a little bit sad to me that we would use water that's been purified to that level. It should at least be in a secondary or tertiary state, a state where it's already been utilized for something. So if we consider household water consumption, we've got we're going to be irrigating the lawns. Now in some ways it's a little bit disappointing to utilize that when we could actually harvest rainwater and dose feed it to our gardens in a timely fashion rather than just letting that go to a sanitary sewer. Take that water and actually use it to provide for the plants that are in our garden. And then we use it to wash clothes. And again, that is fairly mild usage of water. We do add a fair amount of soaps and so forth that probably are, somewhat more difficult to deal with at a later date. We wash our hands and our face, we brush our teeth, we have a shower. Now it's interesting, a bath or a shower really again provides very little soiling. So what if you took the water that you use in your shower and in your bathtub and after you've brushed your teeth, and you collected that water, mildly treated, and then used it again and used it to flush your toilet. And isn't it amazing that that is a perfect match? So that is 30% of our water consumption as well. So if you took that 30% that you use in the shower and in brushing your teeth and washing your hands and face, and you used it to flush the toilet, wouldn't that be an amazing reduction in water consumption? Because now you would have to purify less water to this level of cleanliness that we are all familiar with. And you would take that water and instead use water that has already been mildly used, purify it to not quite the level that we would drink, and then you would use it to flush the toilets. And so, great concept. In order to do that, we have something that's called lilac pipe. Why lilac pipe? That is so that if you take water that's been mildly purified, you wouldn't now want to consume that water and drink it or use it in your cooking. You want that then simply to go back to a tank to be mildly treated for your bathrooms, for your flushing of your toilet. And so that ensures that no plumber accidentally arrives at the house and plumbs in a system that would then utilize that water for a use that it was not intended for. So what we envision in the context of reducing water consumption is that if you started to implement all of these different things, that it would really benefit the environment because you now would be utilizing less water, you would be reusing it, you would take the water off your sink, you would put it in a slate treatment plant, you would now use that to flush the toilets. And so that would really create a great reduction in water consumption. We've successfully done this on several projects, and I will explain them in yet another chapter.